Thank you very much, Senator Adeola, for that brief presentation. I now call on the candidate of CPC. 4 minutes.
Chairman of Splash, moderator for this occasion, honorable panelists, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Abdurrahim Adebayo Shitu. I come from Shaki in Okyumu area of Oyo State. I attended both primary and middle school, not modern school, in a village in Mosa region of Ghana. I came home in 1969 as a result of the Million Spirit of Ghana at that time. I attended Baptist High School for my secondary education, Baptist High School Shaki, where I spent 3 years, 3 months, and at the end of my course there, I became the only graduate of, or the only product of secondary schools in the whole of Okyumu to bag the grade 1. That Okyumu today is 10 local governments. Because of my very exceptional results, I was immediately appointed to teach history and English in that school. From there, I left for the then University of Ife, where I spent another 4 years to bag the Bachelor of Laws. From there, I proceeded to the Nigerian Law School, Lagos. But even before I went to the law school, as a student of the University of Ife, I was then a member of Chief Obafemi Awólọ́wọ́'s Unity Party of Nigeria, which was the precursor to the eventual emergence of the Unity Party of Nigeria, which formed the government in southwestern states of Nigeria. As a member shortly, even as a member of as a student of the Nigerian Law School, I contested and won election into the Oyo State House of Assembly, where for 4 years, Providence made me to bestride the terrain of the then House of Assembly as the most astute debater of that house, the most dynamic contributor to discussions in the House. Of course, that set me on collision course with the powers that be, which resulted in my being kicked out of the then Unity Party of Nigeria because I had a philosophy then that if gold, which was the then UPN in Oyo State, was rusty, what do you expect of lesser metals like NPN and so on and so forth? Today, I am a member, of course, before now, I happen to have been the Honorable Commissioner for Home Affairs, Information and Culture in the Olunloyo administration of Oyo State. Again, I was a member of the National Political Reform Conference of 2005. Again, I served as a leading member of the Judicial Service Commission of Oyo State, where I introduced a lot of innovations in the judicial administration of Oyo State. My last appointment was as the Honorable Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice in Oyo State, under the regime of Senator Rashidi Ladoja, who unfortunately is not here today. I am today in Congress for Progressive Change as perhaps the youngest and the most dynamic candidate for governorship of Oyo State. I perhaps am the first and perhaps the only candidate who has a well-identifiable, well-delineated 6 cardinal program which I took after Chief Obafemi Awólọ́wọ́'s philosophy in governance. Chief Awólọ́wọ́ had 6-point program, I mean 4-point cardinal program. Today I have 6-point program, which is an enlargement of what Chief Awólọ́wọ́ did. I believe I have the opportunity of governing Oyo State by the grace of God, and with due respect to Chief Obafemi Awólọ́wọ́, I will be able to excel in ensuring life more abundant for the people of Oyo State. Over a 31 or 32-year period of my public service, I remain incorruptible, very God-fearing, very religious, which I believe are advantages in governance. We have seen governors and we have seen governors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, governorship candidate, as well as for that presentation. I will now call on the candidate of the Labour Party, Dr. Adeyu. Please forgive me, Dr. Adeyu.
Well, good morning to you, everybody. First, to Almighty God, who is the only one that needs to be praised. To the conceptualist of this occasion, Chief Academic, God blessing the court of life in you. To the chairman of this occasion, and other panel members, I salute your courage and knowledge in putting this occasion together. My name is Dr. Aziz Adewolu Popola Adenutan. I was born at Ojaba to the chieftaincy ruling house of Oluboyi, but I'm not a candidate. I'm a candidate of Oyo State, running for governorship of Oyo State of Nigeria. I've been a leader throughout my life. I attended Ibadan City Council Primary School, Yebu Bypass. From 1961 to 1966, I was the senior prefect. I then proceeded to African Children's School Ibadan. From 1968 to 1972, I was the senior prefect and I had the best result in Oyo State in that year in 1972. From there, I proceeded to the University of Nigeria, where not only did I have BSc honors in health sciences, I had my MBCA with distinction, and the best in that set in 1981. From there, I became a medical officer of health at Oyo State Hospital. And when I saw that I could not just remain a medical officer, I proceeded to United States, where I went to Columbia University, College of Surgeons and Physicians, and became a general surgeon. With the best results in America that year. People can check it online. From there, I proceeded to Harvard Medical School, the best university in the world, where I became a bachelor's. So, standing before you here today is not just anybody, not only a surgeon, but a surgeon. I'm both a bachelor surgeon and a general surgeon. I represent the Labour Party of Nigeria, the party of the working people. Regardless of where you belong, if you are somebody that wakes up in the morning and goes to work, I represent you. If you are ACM members and PDP members, I represent you. This is not a race. I'm motivated by Almighty God. This is a quest. I would like to thank Senator Ajimobi, as well as my brother, sitting beside me, former Commissioner and Attorney General Chitu, for their service to this country. But the time has come to pass the torch to a new generation of Nigerians. I'm running in this race not because I'm a politician, I'm a reconstructionist. Oyo State needs to have a change in leadership. We don't need to recycle leadership again that has failed in the past. People talk about experience in what? When we talk about experience, it will be defined as failed judgment in the past. We need somebody who can move Oyo State forward, and standing before you is the man. Are we do the following things for Oyo State? Number one, healthcare. No woman will die in any hospital in Oyo State again because they are pregnant. Two, there will be free education from primary school to secondary school level, with graduation to free education to university level when the IGR, as the revenue of Oyo State improves. Three, security of land and property will be addressed. Because no investor will come to our state without security of land and property. Above all, there will be livable wages for all workers, teachers, pensioners. All those who have been disenfranchised in Nigeria as well as Oyo State, there will be no violence again, there will be wealth and equitable distribution of wealth to all Nigerians. I see your cooperation, the youth of Oyo State. This is a university town. We are no longer interested in recycled leadership. I've been a professor of surgery. I'm an employer of labor both in the US and in Nigeria have balanced budgets. When America wanted to look to the world, they didn't look at experience, they chose a 47-year-old man, Barack Obama. When Britain wanted to look to the world, they did not choose a 57-year-old man, Baker. They chose Cameron, who is now the Prime Minister of Britain. The same thing in Russia. I see your cooperation, I see the cooperation of Almighty God to let us bring Oyo State back to a state where we're going to be proud again. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ebo, for doing it on the nick of time.